I'm going to show you a quick demonstration of how I start seeds, and then I'm going to let you guys do some seeds, and then we're going to have this gentleman show us his method for doing seeds, which I thought would be interesting because I have never seen it before. So I take any and all egg cartons that anyone will give me all the time, every day of the year, because I use egg cartons, tons and tons and tons of egg cartons. And if you go to a restaurant and you go out to eat, then you can get yourself a restaurant clamshell just like this, and these actually make perfect greenhouses. And all you have to do is find one. Can you tell I've done this a few hundred times before? And ta-da, you've got yourself a little egg cups, okay? And then we're just going to fill these with soil.
Where did you get that soil?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you where I got this soil, because this is not available. This is not available to the public, so.
It must be.
And then we can just take our seeds, which are in here somewhere. What shall we plant today?
What are our choices?
I've got zinnia, and I've got basil, and I've got parsley, and I've got dill. So because we can't, it's not physically possible to have too much Italian basil in the world, then we should plant basil, right? So I'm going to take a generous helping of these basil seeds, and I'm going to sprinkle quite a few on here, just like this. Okay, I've just put about 100 basil seeds into this little thing, and the reason that I'm doing that is because we are going to prick these out. And if I would have thought about it, I would have brought one that was done. And then we're just going to gently disturb the soil like this with our finger, and then press this down like this. And you've just planted 100 basil plants. And we're going to take some hot tap water and pour over this very gently. Julie, will you get me a bottle of water out of my truck?
You said hot?
Yes. So every time you water your seeds with water that is below room temperature or ambient temperature, it sets them back 24 hours. So we're going to take hot tap water, and we're going to, and I don't have any hot tap water, but we'll pretend this is hot tap water.
They're empty.
There's one in the door on the other side.
How hot do you mean?
It doesn't matter how hot it is.
Okay. Warmer than room temp.
Yeah. Just hot tap out of your tap. Just get hot water out of your tap. Thank you. And then we're going to very gently, and when I do this in my tap in the kitchen sink, I turn the water down to as thin as I can get it as a stream, because if you're going to plant, now we have just planted all basil seeds in here, but if we're going to plant, it's quite usual that I might plant 25 something in this one, and 25 in this one, and 25 in this one, of all different kinds of vegetables. And because all I'm trying to do is get them up so that I can transplant them into something else. And so you have to very, very gently water them in, because otherwise, if you splash like this, then you're going to have your cauliflower is going to be splashed over into your cabbage, and your cabbage is going to be splashed over into your zinnias, and your zinnias are going to be splashed over into your basil. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. So take your hot tap water and just very, very gently water it so that you don't actually move your soil. Again, your hot tap water, and get it fairly soaked, because this cardboard, remember that this cardboard from the egg carton absorbs some of the moisture. And you only have to do it once. Well, occasionally you have to do it twice. Some seeds are very slow. And then you close that up and put it in a sunny window, and you're done. And it doesn't really have to be watered again, because is a closed system. It's not going to let that escape out of there. And it makes the perfect little greenhouse. Does that make sense to you? I have started thousands and thousands of plants like this. Yes?
Does it have any holes in it?
No, these do not have any holes in them. And you can get them in all different kinds, shapes, and sizes, just depending on where you like to eat out. Here's one that somebody brought over to my house the other day. And it's a large one, and as long as they don't have any holes in it at all, then it'll be just fine.